Um, Often I don't believe in the whole like up and down, like life has to be bad for it to be good, because I feel like that's like a passageway for people to abuse sometimes. Like of shit just happens and then they like dig a hole. But recently I was in a very low place for probably at least a month, like at least of my routines got ruined, my systems of people around me got ruined. You know what I mean? There's a lot of change for better or for worse, but also just like disruptance, And I don't believe that those things like are necessary for good things to be good. You know what I mean? Like I don't believe like good things can just be good things, how they are. Like in being in a good mood or being happy can just be good. But at this exact moment right now, it's been bad for about a month, and the past 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours, it's going up. And like that feeling when like you've been here this whole time and going down and then suddenly funk right there is like you suddenly feel light. I don't know. It's I suddenly am like, "Oh wait, all the corny shit that people say of like, "Oh, it will be okay." I see now. I get it. Like it's been such a thing where it's like this hole has been getting like of, oh, lost this person, lost this thing, made this mistake, can't get up, no routines, it's getting worse, it's staying the same. I feel okay. This good news. Someone talk to me. Like that specific moment of like the slight upwards trajectory is like, and it's really fragile sometimes. Like there's this kind of moment where you've been going through so much shit for so long, and then suddenly it's like there's this fragile moment of, oh, I don't even believe it can get better. I don't even believe that there's more to see. And I'm not talking in the doomsday KMS kind of way. It can be, but I'm talking in like the general view on life, and belief of how things go. So like there's this fragile moment. There's this really fragile moment of when you're in the lowest and you're like this that split second moment of when one thing gets good. It's like that's a really fragile moment to believe in that and stay there. But like after that fragile moment, it's like there's this like force of God that just like becomes like, oh, nothing can stop me. Nothing is in my way. I'm coming back, you know? And that's how I feel right now. Like, not in full power. And for those of you who know me, you know what that means. So, like, there's that. But I don't even think it's about that. I don't even think that it's about, like, I think that it definitely has to do with, like, phases of life. And I think it has to do with, like, sorry, my hair's wet and I have to, you know. Um, But it's like after that fucking fragile moment of like, wait, can I try to make this better? Like that moment is so hard. It's like this, wow, shit's getting bad, and if I let it stay there, it's only gonna get worse. Like that moment of like I need to start patching this hole back up is a really fragile moment. But like the second you're fucking past that, the second that you're in that moment is so hard, but the second that you're done, I like feel unstoppable. I'm like, oh, all that bad shit that I fucking went through is what's fueling this. Like, nobody can stop me. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just. And it's like, I don't think that it's something that you can just turn on. I don't think that that moment is something that it's not done in a day. It's not done overnight. And it's not something that is like sometimes it's not a decision. Like sometimes you're going through so much horrible shit and it might be happening to you, you might have done it yourself, but it's you're going through shit And it's like that decision to make stuff get better is not always a decision for you to make, but it can be. Like sometimes it's the decision of like, I need to get out of this environment that I'm in. And sometimes it's like, I need to make this decision to do the hard thing that gets you out of the even harder thing, you know? And that's still difficult to do. Like it's still extremely difficult to do. Is like to choose to dig yourself out of a moment. But it's like when you're fucking out of that fragile part, it's like, oh, that's why I still didn't, give up or let everything go. And I think sometimes the hole gets dug enough that it's like you fully forget and you're just like, I'm just here, like I'm just here. I'm just getting by. And that's what that is a lot of the time. It's like just getting by. I don't know. It's been so difficult for a very long time. And so the past 24 hours, I got one bit of good news. I got into a program that I really wanted to get into for school. And I'm taking a ceramics course right now. And I realized, because of the way that ceramics works, I have just barely a month to continue to make things before due dates. Like before the due dates of being able to like actually make stuff out of clay. And it's like this kind of adrenaline kicked in, and that's not something I feel like can always be timed. Like, I've taken 6 ceramics courses before. And it doesn't mean that every time it's October 23rd, which is what today is, that's going to kick in. It doesn't mean that every single time of year I go, oh, suddenly I need to become a god. I am making everything now. Like, that's not always regular, for anybody. But it's like this time, because it's been such a downpour for so long, this time the adrenaline is what's carrying, And sometimes, there's other times that can be what throws you off. Sometimes it's like, you might be in a good, and then it's starting to go, like if I was right now starting to get into this, and I was like, fuck, I only have a month, I can't do anything. Like, that sometimes is what something can be discouraging. But like, and that's why I think it's so interesting because I've been in school so long, and about how those phases work. It's a very big transition period. I was in big transition periods as an athlete, which is slightly different from a student athlete, or from a student, because it's like students, they most of the time have 3 semesters. It's like summer, possibly, maybe, if not fall, winter. And it's like there's transition of starting, finishing, ending, starting, finishing, ending. And like with athletes too, it's like there's seasons within that. So it's like start here, starts, ends, and start, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of stuff like that. But I think it's beautiful how even within all of those, there are times like this that every single one of those is experienced through different lens at different times, And I had just transferred to a new school recently, and I think I started at this school like really upset, generally. Like I generally was just, like I was excited. I was like, yeah, new school, like let's do this, and there's that. But the fact that it's a new school is daunting. It's a daunting experience, and that hasn't been something that wasn't the adrenaline for me. That didn't give me the adrenaline kick of like, oh yeah, let's go. And like, it took me until now to get like slightly comfortable. Slightly. And I wasn't comfortable because of everything that was going on in my life that was uncomfortable, And now it's like, I have this like relief, and that just happens over time. And it's not always your decision to have that relief, but it was a decision to keep going and to choose to like try new things to get you out of the loop. That's what I'm gonna call this video, is the loop. Getting out of, no. Yeah. It's been very hard for a very long time, and it's gonna stay that way because that's how life goes. But truly, the things that keep you going are all that you have. Like, the things that you enjoy are all of the things that you have to keep you going.